man. Okay. Always a problem. Series of unfortunate events. Oh. What is going on? Hilarious. Let's go here. It seems there's always something going wrong here. Mondays aren't a great day for Aristotle Full Throttle. Welcome, Wesley Plotke. It seems like just as we started this stream, the microphone fell off its stand and we switched scenes to Mr. Malarkey. That's right. But it's me, Batman. It seems that we're pulling it together and going on with the show. As you can see, Wesley P. was, in fact, here. As indicated by... It doesn't take the world's greatest detective to say that Wesley P. was here. I, being the greatest detective on Earth, the world's most dangerous man, in fact. So dangerous that microphone stands will fall right down on the ground, on the table. Don't worry. We're good. At quick recovery, the show must go on. It's a calamity of events. It's chaos. Hello. It's me, Thor. As you can see, I am OP. OP? What do you mean by OP? Well, I'm overpowered. But are you down with OP? Oh, yeah, you know me. I'm down with OP and OPP and OP. Yes, I can fly. I have an axe named Stormbreaker. I also have the power to shoot lightning from my eyeballs. Ah, well. That's quite impressive. What can you do? Well, let's see. I've got this flask right here. Oh, what's in the flask? Bourbon. Mind if I sprinkle a little in my Bloody Mary? Bourbon, Bloody Mary. Good golly. What are you trying to do? You know, just have a little fun. Just sprinkle a little bit of that in my cup. Oh, seems like we're fast friends here in the Batcave. Why is it snowing in here? What realm is this? Oh, this is the Batcave. No, I mean, what part of the 9 realms is this? Southern California. I see. Who are these little puny people surrounding you? Ah, these are my friends. They're so tiny. Well, it doesn't matter how large or small you are. I'm very large. I can see that you are bursting at the seams there. Hey, is that a joke about my weight? Not at all. You said you were large. I am just big-boned. You know, I'm a big-boned Asgardian. We've got large bones in order to fight the large beasts. I've been around for 3,000 years fighting large beasts. It wears you down a little bit. I see that. You know, it makes you thirsty. Do you know what I mean? Ah, yes, would you like a sip of my flask here? Well, you have been talking about it. And it is 5 o'clock. It is time for Aristotle full throttle. Yes, but he's lame. He just likes to drink coffee. Coffee's nice. I drink an entire pot of coffee about every 45 minutes. Seems like a lot of coffee. Is there someone calling you? Oh, that's just the bat phone. Let me get that. Yes, Commissioner Gordon. What is it? Commissioner. Yes, hold on. I'm talking to the commissioner. Commissioner Gordon. What? Oh, we should have picked it up. It was a robocaller. We should have seen what they had to say. Robocallers. So you have robots in this realm. No, just annoying telemarketers. So, this flask is limitless. I do have a bottomless stomach, as you can see. I see that. It appears we're fast friends. Yes. Why are you wearing that silly hat? Oh, this whole thing? Well, it's Valentine's Day this weekend. And I'm just being festive. I kind of like it. It suits you. You want to know if I can make Doge go up, do you, Ron Pertee? Of course I can. I'm OP. Are you down with OP? I'm OP Thor. But I am a little bit sluggish lately. On account of my suit is a little tight. So it's been chafing. It's chafing around the edge, around the sides. It's tight. I'm just saying I could probably benefit from fewer margaritas at 2 in the afternoon. Yes, you probably could benefit from that. But would you like some of this rum? Yes. Sounds delicious. I'd like some. Did I hear what happened to Thor in the comics? Is that what you're asking, Ron Pertee? I did not hear that. Nor did anyone hear that. Nobody hears that. Thor, he doesn't exist in the comics anymore. As you can see, I've channeled the power of a dying star into this weapon, which I'll use to open the top of that flask. It seems like it's tight. Yeah, well, I'll tell you. Yeah, hey, Noel, how are you? We're just hanging out here with our hats on and just letting our hair down. Tell me about it. I've let my hair go, I've let myself go, but it doesn't matter. It's COVID, Thor. COVID Thor doesn't do much but play video games. I thought you said that you were traveling throughout the realms. Well, all 9 realms have video games. Every realm has its... Pac-Man is big on Isildur. Now I know you're just messing with me. That's Lord of the Rings. It's big in Hobbiton, where all these little tiny people are from. You've got a great sense of humor, Mr. What do I call you? Hot Hat Man? You can call me Bruce. Well, I'll call you Hot Hat Man. Please don't. Well, you're wearing a hot hat. A hat that has hearts on it. I'll call you Hot Hat Man. Okay, fine. Ah, I knew we'd be friends. Hello! Hi, I'm Aristotle Full Throttle, your bro with the fro. And I got a braid in my fro. I'm like Braden. Braden is such a common new name for children. They call the kids Braden now. Braden and Jaden. They used to call everybody Brittany and Tiffany, and now everybody's Braden and Jaden. They used to call people, it's hard to imagine, but 75 years ago there were little babies named Gladys. You might notice something new. You might notice a brand new thing. Can someone spot it? Can someone see what I'm talking about? Does anybody understand? Does anybody remember laughter? Look at this, guys. Check this out. Does anybody see something new? Is there anything new just jumping out at you? Is there something that maybe you're seeing something for the first time you've never seen before here on the Aristotle Full Throttle Show? It's a new mug. What happened to Grogu's glasses? I'll tell you something, I had to borrow them. It was sunny out the other day and I said, hey, Grogu, can I borrow those glasses? And then he went like this. He went like this. And then I was like, ah! And I was like, mine eyes. And then Grogu said, sure. And then I got here. But he did the mind meld. He did the mind trick with me first. Is it brand new mug? You got it right. You got that right, Ron Pertee. Check this out. I got a brand new mug because remember last Monday? Mondays don't seem to be my day because I got a story for you about this Monday. Boy, do I got a story for you. It's fun. And by fun, I mean a story. So check this out. Because on the air last week when I broke one of my favorite mugs ever, we've got the lovely, the talented, the fantastic, the charming, the excellent, the great Jenna Fierce supplied me with a replacement. Now, my favorite part about this is it's like reinforced, double-lined, extra special, really tough. It's got like, it's beautiful, first of all. It's also tapered at the top, so it's like a sippy cup for me, so I don't spill it all over myself because I happen to be clumsy. It turns out like I break things on this show. I've broken 3 of the mugs that look. Maybe we'll have an over-under on how long this mug will last, but I hope it lasts forever. Thank you, Jenna Fierce. It's very touching that you got me this mug. I am very happy. And look, I can't spill it. It's impossible to spill. It's got like, it tapers up to like a straw, so I can just sip from the top. Thank you. This is awesome. I'm excited. You know, I was down. I was sad. Sometimes you get down and you get sad and you're like, oh, geez, what did I do wrong? What I messed up, you know? But then, you know, that passes. Here, I want to read the comments also on Instagram. I'm trying to turn, I was about to launch into like a, stop talking. Stop talking. Hey, I don't know how to make this stop talking. Hey, Ricky, I see you on Instagram, but the problem is, I don't know how to mute Instagram. How do I mute Instagram? Hey, Maestro. I'm gonna try. Why can't I do things? So this is the thing. I feel like I get down on my luck sometimes, and then I mess up, and then I try to do things. I'm very distracted right now. Oh, so let me talk about. I got to figure out the Instagram thing again tomorrow. I got to figure one thing out a day. Today I figured out Thor. I got Thor to work, which was good. Guys on Instagram, if you are joining us on Instagram, remember you can always follow on Twitch. And if you follow on Twitch and you subscribe on Twitch, you can qualify to win a PS5. If you subscribe on Twitch, check this out. You get exclusive access to the Discord where we all hang out and we have chats. And we have watch parties and we have all this stuff. And if you pledge at least $1 a month on Patreon, same thing happens. So I was down on my luck last because I was having a bad day and I was very sad. I'd like cut the sugar out of my diet, and I was like, I was like, God, I turned into the Hulk, you know? I became a living version of the Hulk. I became Brown Hulk. And I was like, you know what? What I got to do is calm myself down, get myself worked through it, and understand that it's just only things. But I was really sad about the mug, and now I'm really happy that it was replaced. And I go, you know, things are temporary. We're just passing through. You know, I got that from, well, you know, I got that from George Harrison, who in turn got it from Hare Krishna. Maybe I'm turning into a Hare Krishna. Look, I got this. I'm talking about Hare Krishna stuff. Nah, sorry. Not my bag, but if it's yours, cool. We accept all others. Wesley Plotke says, can I have the PS5, please? Well, you're in the running. You're commenting, you're hanging out. Could go to you. Who knows? You got a fair shot. I'll tell you that much. So, if you're ever feeling down, if you're ever feeling sad, if you broke something that you really love, just know that Jen the Fierce will replace it. Thank you. I kid because I'm so grateful for this kind of thing. You know, I don't know how to repay you. The only way I know how to repay people or what to do right now is this show. And I hope that it gives you all like a nice little respite from your day, like a nice little hangout, a nice little, we could get together and chat about things we like. I hope I can make you laugh. That's the only thing I know how to do, really. I could play music, I could do this, and that's it. We're done. Maybe I could, you know, I could play Pinochle. I play video games, that's fun. But I do appreciate the hanging out aspect of all this and everything. It really makes my day. It really makes my day that you guys come here every day. And, you know, I just hope that I'm doing what I can to make your day bright. And that's all. That's all I got to say about that. Hey, guys, did you see Ronimus Prime is the winner of this week's trivia? Did you guys see the trailer for Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Because if you didn't, we're going to watch it together. We're going to watch it in a couple minutes. I watched it today. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I got that from George Harrison, by the way. You ever get a chance, listen. Listen to George Harrison. He'll make you smile. He'll make you cry. He'll make you kiss your $7 goodbye. Let's do that, guys. We're going to watch the trailer for Falcon, the latest one. The one that came out today. The one that came out like just several hours ago. It was at the Super Bowl, but they released the official trailer online today so we can watch it together. I don't know what I'm doing. So, we're going to talk about that today. But let me just take care of some business here. Guys, you can get a t-shirt. Check it out. You can get a t-shirt. If you're on Twitch right now, if you're subscribed on twitch.tv/Aristotle Full Throttle, like you guys on Instagram, right now I can't see your comments on Instagram. I know that you're there. But if I open any one of my devices, it's going to mess with the sound. And we know what happens here with sound issues. We know the problem that we have with sound here on our, like at any minute now, it could all go away. And Ricky, I like talking to you. So, just for today, maybe, Ricky, I know Instagram's it's like a preferable platform for a lot of people to watch. That's why I stream through there. But hopefully we can get some people to come over to Twitch. Hopefully we can get some people to come over to YouTube. YouTube's easy, AristotleFullThrottle.com. Well, Wesley, are you in store for, have I got the trailer for, you gonna be, just sit right back, because we're gonna watch it. Me and you, and Ron Pertee, and Blurred Words, and Jen the Fierce, and Noel Dreyer 2. Apparently there's another Noel Dreyer. Didn't know that. There's another Susan Dreyer. There's 2 Susan Dreyers. I know about that. I heard. You know, Dreyer is like it's like a, what's it, Hungarian beer? Hungarian? Belgian? Belgian. It's like a Belgian beer. There's funny commercials. If you go on YouTube, maybe we'll watch. You know what we'll do? We'll watch some Dreyer beer commercials too, because they're silly. They're like the Budweiser of Europe. Here's why they're like the Budweiser of Europe. Because when I went to Europe, when I went to like Italy or something, or like where, you know, and then I'd be like, do you have any Dreyer beer? Because I just wanted to get a Dreyer beer, because I was like, my name's Dreyer. I would like a Dreyer beer, please. It's my name. And then they were like, pfft. And I was like, what do you mean? Pfft? And they were like, I speak Italian. Italian talking at you. Italian words. And then I was like, I don't understand you. And they were just like, pfft. No Dreyer. No. And then I came to realize that Dreyer's like their bad beer. It's like their Miller Lite. So, anyway. Let's have some. But I did go to Spain, and in Spain they had cups. They serve like wine in beer cups that say Dreyer, which is hilarious. And I took a picture. Scotland is the best country in Europe. I haven't been to Scotland. I don't know. I haven't been to every country in Europe either, so I cannot say that definitively, but I believe you. I believe you, Wesley. So in the Discord. Okay, so in a few minutes we're gonna watch the trailer, but I have to pee. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is what the show's about. Me being straightforward and honest with you. I'm gonna be back in like a minute. Where'd Aristotle full throttle go? He had to, I think he had to do a 1%. I'm not sure that that's actually a thing. He was 1%, 100% full in his bladder. So he went number 1%. Bernie, not everything is in percentages. I think that's true. I think at least 50% of the time they are. Not always. Are you saying that 100% of the time things are not in percentages? Bernie's always counting things. He counts. We have sheep stomach filled with liver and guts and call it haggis. Oh my gosh! Wesley Plackey, what do you do with that? Would you have a sheep stomach filled with its liver and guts and call it haggis? Somehow it's edible? Why would you eat that? Well, it sounds like a soccer ball. It sounds like you would kick that down the pitch. Sorry, Grogu lost his glass. Grogu was like, what? This is Grogu. Haggis! What? Grogu is incredulous. He does not believe you. But he says it sounds yummy because he's an alien, you know? You seen what Grogu eats. He don't care. His stomach is made of Beskar. Well, guys, I forgot to tell you this crazy story that happened to me, and then we're going to watch the trailer for Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV series on Disney+, and then, because guess what? We're going to be watching that as a watch party following WandaVision, which is spectacular. I'm really enjoying WandaVision. We had a watch party the other day for WandaVision, and we got into it. It was fun. We were all in the room hanging out, watching it together on the stream. It was great. So, let me tell you what happened today. I found out, this is the darndest thing. You know, here's the thing. Someone stole from me $3,500 during a pandemic when I'm unemployed. Somebody has been stealing this money from me from my bank account and under my nose, and I wasn't privy. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see it. I was not looking. Because why get more depressed? When I would log into my account, I look at the balance and I'm like, oh, there's still money there, cool. And then I'd go log out. Yeah, Romper T, I'm going to tell you this story. It's crazy. It'll blow your mind. It's maybe not blow your mind, but it'll make you angry. Made me angry. But, so I looked and I was like, oh, well, this has happened before a couple of times. It's happened like about 8 or 9 years ago. It happened and I was like, looking at my statements, and I was scrolling through the app and I said, why would I go to Chevron and then get $125 out and then the next day go to Chevron in like another city in California, so like that's far away, like an hour away from the other city, and get another $125 and then go another city at a Chevron. So there were like these 5 charges or 4 charges for Chevron, which added up to about $500. Because if we do the math, 125 times 4 is $500. So someone stole $500 from me and I caught it. I was like, so ever since then I was like, I don't know. I just have this thing against Chevron. I'm like, sus. It's sus. I don't know if they stole my credit card from Chevron. I've literally never gone to a Chevron since. Because I'm just like, I don't know what's going on at Chevron. I realized they could have stolen my card somewhere else, but they were like going to Chevrons and taking out money. They were buying like a stick of gum. So it'd be like $124.18. And then they'd just keep taking the money out of my account. But I caught it. And I've never gone to a Chevron since. So then I log into my account this morning because I'm like, you know what? Dogecoin, I got to check to see my finances situation because Dogecoin and Bitcoin and Elon Musk announced that Bitcoin is going to be, he's going to accept that as a form of payment. He has invested $1.5 billion in Bitcoin because you know what? It's the future of online payment. Bitcoin is going to be like the stuff you pay for like a car or a house. You pay because it's $45,000 Bitcoin right now. I used to have 2 Bitcoins. I'd be rolling in it if I held on to them. I didn't. Hold on to your Bitcoin. It goes up. So he's saying Tesla, they're going to accept Bitcoin as a form of payment. So now it's going up. And then Dogecoin is more for like smaller purchases. Dogecoin is like a smaller cryptocurrency, which hopefully it gets to $1. And then yeah, I sound like I'm rapping. Then you can go to like the movies and get popcorn and soda with Dogecoin because it's more of like a day-to-day spending, like everyday person's type of currency. This is kind of what I imagine the future will be, or at least this is what Elon Musk proposes the future will be. So I'm like in this world right now because I'm trying to like invest wisely. You know, I always hear stories about people, they're like, oh, in the 80s I made some really good investments and now I bought this house and this boat. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me try that. I've been dealing with investments for a long time now. And I have like a, what do they call that? A squirrel nut zipper, I think it's called. Nest egg, sort of. Not really. But, you know, you deal with investments. 25 Bitcoin equals $4 million. So if you had 25 Bitcoin, you're a $4 millionaire. You're a $4 million heir. So, I'm looking at this Bitcoins. I forgot what I was saying about the Bitcoins and stuff, but it's okay. Anybody remember? But it's true. Oh yeah, investments. I've been dealing with investments for a while, and it's a good idea to spread out your your investments. Diversify your portfolio, bro. Do that. It's a good idea. I've been doing that for a while now, maybe a couple decades, and it's a good idea to do that. Just keep your money growing on its own, even if it's not a lot. If you got $5, put it away. If you got $10, put it away. It's a good idea. So now I'm in the situation where I'm like, okay, well, you know, there's no work. And there's also no money. Like, directly, the money I need to pay bills with is not there. So I'm like, I mean, I'll be okay. It's just that I wasn't checking the individual expenses because it's just, everything just debits from there. And then I started to notice, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Why is there a Chevron charge? I never go to Chevron. I will never go to Chevron again. And then I started scrolling back and I'm like, oh my God, this has been going on for a couple months. So somebody has been going to Chevrons all over and 7-Elevens and taking out like $100 at a time. And I was like, I didn't notice until it added up. They did it 37 times, which adds up to almost $3,500 because it was like $95 here, $95 there. Exactly. And I was like, oh, good golly. So now I'm dealing with this. I did all the writings of the letters. I called all of the numbers. I filled out all the fraud forms. And I'm like, guys, can I get my money back somehow? Because someone just took it. They just got straight took in my money. Which I could be putting in Bitcoin right now. Don't gamble your money. Don't put your life savings in on a racehorse. He just wanted like 91 Slurpees, basically. Yeah, I think you're right, Wesley. This happened to me a couple years ago too. So the first time it happened, it was like I caught it 4 times. Second time it happened, it was only for about $116 or something like that. The whole thing before I caught it. And it was all at like fast food restaurants in Missouri. And I was like, you know what? Someone got to eat free for a week. I don't feel bad about that because I recovered it. They sent it back. They were like, oh, it's a fraud. Here's your money back. You weren't in Missouri, were you? And I'm like, well, if you look at the record, I was at the movie theater in Hollywood, and then there was a charge at a McDonald's in Missouri, and then there was a charge for popcorn right after that in Hollywood. What do you think? So anyway, I wasn't in Missouri, but I got my money back and someone else got to eat for free for a week. So that's fine. I'm not mad at that thief. That's like Jean Valjean or whatever. He's like, I gotta eat loaf of bread. I need the McRib. Gotta get a fish fillet for my kids. Whatever. It happens. So, I love my new mug. So I'm dealing with that right now. That's the story I had to tell you guys. Somebody wanted 3,500 Slurpees. I did all that math in my head just now. Yeah, you want to diversify your portfolio. Hopefully I get reimbursed from all of the fraudulent charges that were taken from me. Maybe, hopefully, this person who's the ne'er-do-well who's stealing people's credit cards and their money, maybe they get in trouble for it. Hopefully they get in trouble for it. I'd like to have a talk with them. But I don't think it would do no good, you know? You just say, hey, what did you get with your $100? Did you get a Big Mac? I doubt it. You got a big... Oh, no, see, that makes me even more angry, Wesley. That makes me angrier than my fraud situation. You were, like, expecting a piece of bread on the top and the bottom of your McRib, and you only got half of that. That's... It appears that in my galaxy, he only got 50% of the bread that he was expecting. To cut it up, barbecue it, and put it between 2 slices of bread. You would have a McBantha. Sounds delightful. Hey, look, I'm a vegetarian, but I'll try a bite of bantha. I'll see how it's doing. I'll see what's going on there. Maybe it tastes like. Maybe it's dry. Could be gamey. Bantha sausage. And cheese. All right, let's watch this trailer. I'm excited to watch this trailer. Again, it was so fun to watch. For me, let's find out whether or not this trailer is going to excite you or not. Let me get this video ready. Okay. Theater mode. All right. We're about to watch the trailer for. You know what it is. Who's ready to watch the trailer for Falcon and the Winter Soldier? It's a cool name for a show. Very long name. Remember the dynamic between Falcon and Winter Soldier in Civil War? That was excellent. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a fun little friendly rivalry. You know what I mean? Okay.
So, who would like to start? Mr. Barnes, why does Sam aggravate you?
15 seconds to drop.
They don't like each other too much, but they're friends.
Great.
They're just on the opposite spectrum. One guy likes a plan, one guy likes to play fast and loose.
Superheroes cannot be allowed to exist.
Ah!
I have no intention to leave my work unfinished.
That's what's his name. The guy tried to blow up Sokovia.
Walls upside down
Or whatever.
right now.
Or he was mad about Sokovia. That's cool.
Where do we start?
They're trading off on the shield.
Buck, I have a plan. Oh yeah? What is it? Is you ready?
Here we go again, huh?
I have a plan of attack. The plan is attack, said Iron Man. Is you ready? Yeah. Oh, he's doing that spin kick. Yeah. They trading. Ouch.
Hello, girl, kick your ass.
That looks cool to me. Is you ready?
See? That wasn't so hard.
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Okay.
You say you ready.
What are you doing? Are you having a staring contest?
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Just blink. Sweet Jesus. I mean, how old are you?
Oh man. Oh man. How many of y'all got a friend like that? Where you're like, it's like you're competing, but you're friends, but you're competing, but you're friends. You know, it's funny because like I think of it this way. I think of Bucky as well, that's loud. I think about I think Steve Rogers is kind of the Captain America that, you know, they were literally, you know, his right and left hand man. You know, Bucky got that left arm with the Winter Soldier arm. The mechanical arm from Wakanda. He's got a strong mechanical arm from Wakanda. He's got the most technologically advanced technology as an arm, and he's also got the super soldier serum in him. So someone asked me earlier today who would win in a fight because they seem to be at odds. I have a theory. What's your theory? Who would win in a fight? So Ron Pertee says Team Bucky. Well, I like this idea. I like the idea that they're sharing that shield. They're sharing the Captain America shield. I like that idea because everybody was like, well, Bucky in the comics becomes Captain America, but also Falcon becomes Captain America in the comics. So why not then they sort of share the title of the next Captain America, or at least throughout the show, they're sort of competing for that title of the Steve Rogers title. But I would love to see this moment where they're both using the shield And or like he'll throw Falcon will throw the shield to Winter Soldier, and Winter Soldier will do some like damage and mess up a whole bunch of guys, and then Falcon just be like, just remember that's mine's, you know, because that belongs to me. I love the snarkiness between them. I think that would be fun. I think that's guys. Hey guys at Disney, writers, put that in there. Because for me, I would like to watch that. I would like to see that. I would like to be laughing at jokes that I gave you to write in the show. That's in my imaginary version of the show. I think that suits their characters. Who do you think that Captain America guy is running out on the field? Bucky would kick Falcon's ass. Ron Pertwee. That's if he could catch Falcon. Falcon can fly away. Falcon also has that move where he spins and does the kick. So he could be doing that all day on top of Bucky's head. Flying down. But you're right. I think Bucky is stronger. Bucky is definitely stronger. He's got the super serum and he's got the mechanical arm. Hand to hand, if Falcon gets one of them wings ripped off, I don't know. I think it's over. I think you call it there. But, yeah. Well, Falcon would be a big win, but I'm saying he does evasive action and does, like, karate moves. He does some drop kicks on him. I like them both. I like them both. I like Falcon on your left, Bucky on your right. His right and left hand man both fighting each other. Friendly rivalry. Now that's going to be an interesting, because WandaVision is excellent. I love WandaVision. I'm enjoying WandaVision. And there's going to be like a week in between the end of WandaVision and then the first episode of Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter Soldier starts on March 18th. So guys, we're going to be watching that every week here on Aristotle Full Throttle. That's the new Captain America. That torch has passed in Endgame already at the end. Well, Fupami, they don't show him. So I'm wondering what's going on there. Is it either one of them? Yes or no? Do you think it's March 19th? Okay, well then we're going to watch it on March 19th. But I think a week before that, or a couple days before that, Justice League Snyder Cut comes out. Let me just... It's a sippy cup. I got to burp myself. Justice League comes out just before that. And we're going to have here also a Justice League watch party. We're going to sit through that together. I'm making fun of it. If Angie's here, I could already tell her she's going to destroy everybody, but she won't, but she can. Because if Ange heard me say that, I just like look over my shoulder to make sure Ange's not there when I say stuff like that about DC. Ange or Will Be Gaming. I'm like, between me and you, good, Ange ain't here. Zack Snyder Cut, I don't know about that. Dude, wait, it's Anthony Mackie at the end of it. I know, Foof paying me, but here's the thing. That's what I got the chills, okay? First of all, I am excited that you just recently got to experience Endgame for the first time, because that is such a fun time for me. Like, I will literally watch Endgame anytime. I will just put it on. I might even watch it tonight just for the feels and the chills and the fun and the ridiculousness of it. And the crazy epicness of that movie. I love it. But I got the chills when you got old Cap. Spoiler alert. I mean, it's movie's like 2 years old already, almost. But spoiler alert. When old Cap comes back, by the way, that old Cap, he's like 105 or something like that. You know, he got that super serum, so he's strong and he's going to live forever. Or a long time at least. So old Cap comes back and he's like, well, it's yours. That shield is yours. Yeah, you got it. But he kind of keeps it vague, though, because in the comic books, you've got Bucky. Because Bucky becomes a version of Cap. Also, Falcon becomes a version of Cap. So they both become versions of Cap in the comic books. I like how they're sort of priming this thing. I mean, the imagery there was Falcon through the shield, it bounces off the tree, and then Winter Soldier Bucky catches it. So you're like, okay, they're splitting up the title, I think. Though, you can interpret this scene in Endgame where Bucky looks over at... I liked it. This is a good moment. If you watch Endgame 173 times like I did, you'll see Bucky look over at Falcon, and Falcon kind of looks back at him when the shield is handed to him, and Bucky kind of gives him his blessing in that moment. So I like that Falcon defers to Bucky when the shield is handed over, and Bucky's like, yeah, you go ahead and take that. But you could tell he's probably not going to let it all go that easy. It was so epic. It was so great. Uh-oh. Watch out. Anne's going to pop up right in the front. Anne's going to pop up. And we've already got 100 messages. That's crazy. This is great. Guys, we've got like a community going here. I imagined this in my head, and I wanted this to happen, and now it's happening. I'm excited about this. This is really great. I was like, started in April or May, doing daily streams, and I was like, I'll just do this because I like it. And now there's a whole bunch of us nerds here nerding out over fun stuff, because that's what we like to do here at Aristotle Full Throttle. If you're watching on Instagram, remember, you can subscribe at twitch.tv/Aristotle Full Throttle. If you subscribe, you get a chance to win a PS5. Who won the Super Bowl? Steve. You put $100 on it. It's so Mackie. As long as investing, we should start putting money on our guesses. That's a good idea. I think we should all just make a lottery, a guess. Who's gonna win the lottery? Let's all put the money in. Let's all put 5 Doge in a virtual cup, in a virtual mug. And we'll pull out 12 Doge. Yeah, I'm excited. Well, I like the idea that there's a mystery. Ron Perti says, Bucky's version was more along the lines of proper Captain America. Falcon mixed Cap persona with Falcon, and it was garbage. What's your opinion, though, Ron? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I do know what you're saying. The imagery was kind of like a hybrid. He was red, white, and blue, but he had the wings also. 5 Bitcoins. 5 Bitcoins? How many is 5 Bitcoins, Wesley Plotke? I mean, how many dollars is it? How many Doge? Doge. It's all going through the roof, but except Robinhood is not helping you trade. I was trading on the Robinhood trying to make $1, basically. $1 a trade. You got to do like 40,000 trades to make 1 Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, it's like maybe $2-3 per trade, depending on how much money you're trading. But it's funny because now there's like things popping up going, Robinhood, there might be limited trading right now. And some of my sales were rejected. Bitcoin trades may not execute right now. Thanks, Robinhood. You've been robbing people in the hood. That's why it's called Robinhood. I think. You're robbing the hood. You're giving to the rich from the poor. Eat fresh. Loser got gift subs to everyone. Yeah, you gotta gift some subs. I would like the veggie special with cheese. Make me hungry. I've got these cashews handy just in case, I pass out. Well, once we what do you think is going to happen in WandaVision? I liked our chat the other day about WandaVision. That was really fun. I think that it's really cool that the show is literally phasing into more of a Marvel universe. Like, now we're seeing what the heck's going on. But, hey, I wonder about the phasing power. Do you think there's something to do with Vision's phasing power that has to do with it? Or is it just all Wanda's powers? Do you think the guys, I don't thank you for letting me know, Kelsey, Alabama. I don't know why this happens. At this point, I don't know why this happens. So it happens from time to time. If I get my money back from the defraud situation, perhaps I will be able to put that toward a new system, because I'm losing my mind on account of the fact that this computer does not help computer. I don't know much about computers, except my mom got one, and she tried to put some games on it. Stop all the downloading. Anyway, yeah, I worked it out. I pushed the buttons. Thank you for letting me know about the sound issues. If you lose, hey, Jen the Fierce, I think it's safe to say that if any of the sound goes away, it's not just you, it's me. It's definitely me. Today's a much better Monday than last Monday. Despite being defrauded of $3,500, it's going better than last week. I got a new mug. I got sound going. I complain about the situation, but I'm really grateful that I'm able to do this at all. This is actually, it's all very Frankensteined and jury-rigged and put together, and I don't know how to make it not fail, so I will troubleshoot. I will work on it. I will try and fix it. But them's the breaks, kid. Jessica James or Jessica Jones? Or Jesse James. But the coward Jesse James or whatever. Is Legion any better than... I'm about to switch that. Jessica James. Jesse James? Kevin? Bobby? Is it Cheryl? Well, what I was saying before the sound got cut out was I'm like saying the power of the Mind Stone in WandaVision, guys. Now, I'm wondering if Wanda is generating that force field with Mind Stone energy, because she was powered by the Mind Stone. She was gifted her powers through the Mind Stone. Now, is she able to charge up and revive Vision because she has the power of the Mind Stone and he got his Mind Stone removed? So she's using residual energy and creating an energy field in order to, like, have him reanimate. Do you think that that's part of the story, or what? I think so. I'm wondering. If you guys are watching on Instagram, I cannot see your... Maybe I can. Hold on. I will try to look at your comments without a... Yeah, let's try that. Wow, there's a lot of people coming in and out. People are requesting to join the video. Why? Seriously, though. Who is that? Who sent me to... I don't... What's it go... How to... Why, though? I wonder when, like... I mean, you can, but I just got to get set up for it. You already seen the kind of audio issues I'm having. If you want to be on the video, you can. I would like to have people be able to call in whenever they want. It's just, we see how hard that is sometimes. Everything might just come cascading to catastrophic failure if I do that. So come over to Twitch and hang out, and maybe you can actually use your voice on the Discord. If you're on Discord, you could just say stuff right now and I'll be able to hear you, because you're gonna be on the Discord. So that I've got kind of worked out, which is fine. And when we were doing the watch party, we had it kind of worked out too. It was great. I do accident to join the chat on a live show. That is weird. That is weird. So the Mind Stone. Mind Stone, that's kind of a weird stone. Oh, I got you. I got you. The text chat. So that's been my day. How was your day? What did you do today? What did you do the weekend? Did you rewatch WandaVision? I might rewatch that right after this. I was going to play some Monday Mania games today, but I might save that for tomorrow. I might save Monday for Tuesday. I'm wondering, I realized I don't have a guest for tomorrow. I should go ask around for guests. Dropped the ball on that. I was looking at too many Doge coins. Don't let people in the video. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do if I just start. Oh, okay, let me just. Uh-oh. Put your pants on. That's Scales. That's how your day was? COVID-15 is real. You got the 15? How many? Well, you don't have all 19 of them, so you should be fine. You gotta wash all. Remember to wash all 19 COVIDs off. Sometimes people are like, yeah, it's 5 or 6 COVIDs, you know. They don't do the washing for like all 19 COVIDs. Gotta scrape off the COVID. They might be spammers if you don't know them. Yeah. That's a good idea, Wesley Plotke. I better get to know them first. 15 pounds? Oh, you got the COVID-15. Oh, I got you. Yeah, tell me about it. I got me and Thor. Here, hold on a second. As you can see, I've got the COVID-35, maybe COVID-40. I'm OP. I'm also a bit tight around the waist. I'm electrified. Anybody think I'm OP? Are you down with OP? That's my question. What do you think of my axe? I forged it in the heart of a dying star. You ever hang out in the heart of a dying star? It's hot. It's hot inside there. Hey everybody, this is the Carl Weathers Predator Weather Report featuring the Action Jackson AccuPredator Weather Doppler Radar Forecast and Cardi B and Bernie Sanders and the Predator. You know, it gets pretty hot here in Southern California. In fact, I would dare say that it gets as hot as a dying star. Just the center of the dying star. Did you guys see my Super Bowl commercial yesterday? I was in a Super Bowl commercial. I was like watering the lawn or something like that. Aristotle Full Throttle said, "Hey, look, it's Carl Weathers." You know, I was in the show called Excuse me. I was choking. That's choking hazard talk. I was in a show called Colony. And they only had me in about 7 episodes. Can you believe that? I mean, I think I'm a particular draw. In fact, I was in this movie. Chance or Showers. Chance or Showers. Because I'm Carl Weathers. Get it? Weathers. And Bernie Sanders was also in that movie, as you could see, I am just hanging out here in the background, And there are many bottles back here. There's many bottles back here. And I would say that 100% of these bottles are about 50% full. Thank you, Bernie, for that stirring rendition of 100 bottles of beer on the wall. It sounds like a sea shanty. It's like the sea shanty meme. 100 bottles of beer on the wall. 100 bottles of beer. Take one down. Pass it around. You will have 99% of those bottles remaining. Bernie, you crazy, man. Why don't you give me one of them bottles? And I'll take 2 of those bottles. I'll take 3. Well, Cardi B, have you heard of a dish called haggis? Oh, what's that? Well, that's the liver and the intestines of the stomach of a sheep's leg and ears. Oh, that sounds gross. Well, it's one of the greatest dishes known to man. But that ain't a dish known to woman, though. I do not want to eat that dish. You never know. Could be delicious. You ever heard of shepherd's pie? Shepherd's pie? Of course I heard of that. I just had some for breakfast. Actually, it's a dinner. You know, Aristotle Full Throttle's mother used to make a shepherd's pie. There's mashed potatoes, and like meat, and all kinds of things inside. Sheep liver? Yeah, it could be. Sheep intestine? Sure, throw some in there. Sheep guts? Why not? Sheep hoofs? I don't see why not. Sheep toenails? I don't think sheeps have toenails. What about sheep fingernails? Well, I think they just got toes on all 4 feet. They don't get their nails done. No, Cardi B. That's a shame. It sure is. Anyway, it's as hot as a dying star outside. This has been the Carl Weathers Predator Weather Report featuring the Action Jackson AccuPredator Weather Doppler Radar Forecast and Cardi B. Oh! That was a long way to go for not much hilarity. I've traveled all 9 realms, and I came here for haggis. I don't have any haggis. Oh my god, this show is completely ridiculous. I mean, this show is basically ground up chop meat. I mean, it's just kind of like a haggis of a show. I mean, haggis is delicious, though. But it's not as good as poutine. I'm from Canada. I'm a Canadian. I'm Canadian. He's pretty rude for a Canadian. Cardi B is a Super Bowl commercial as well. Oh, I didn't see that one. What was your favorite Super Bowl commercial yesterday, guys? Mine? I liked the one where I liked the one where things got broken and people got punched and things got hit over the head with somebody and then things... Or wait, it was the slow motion inspirational speech one that I liked. It was my favorite commercial was where a celebrity smashed things or got hit with an object. Because it's a Super Bowl, and every single Super Bowl commercial features a boys' choir or someone getting hit with something and something breaking. There's always there's always violence. It seems to be the formula. It seems like everybody's in a violent mood, ready to see things smashed together when football. I don't know. Call me crazy. You see, you were mourning Mr. Peanut. Tell me your favorite Super Bowl commercial, and I'll tell you what was violent or in slow motion about it. Even the one with Will Ferrell, he's like, "Let me smash things. I'm gonna smash." Edward Scissorhands. Oh, I didn't. My signal kept cutting out. I did like that one. I like that one. Edgar Scissorhands. I like that one a lot. And it was just like, it was just because it was nostalgic and it had Timothy Chalamet. Timothy. Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, yeah, it had me. I was in it. I played the guy. I was Edgar. I was Edgar Scissorhands. Oh. I'm gonna be in Dune. I play Paul Atreides. It's like so cool. I'm from Staten Island. Can you believe I'm from Staten Island? No, I'm like, Staten Island is the worst. It's like Long Island. It's the worst of Long Island and the worst of New Jersey because it's right between both of them. It's like runoff. It's like runoff of. It's the runoff of Jersey Shore and Long Island. Anyway, I'll be over here. Special guest Timothy Chalamet. Timothy Chalamet. Amelie. Yeah, I agree with you, Wesley. I don't know what Timothy Chalamet is saying. He's just saying Staten Island is the worst. Let's say that. But I like the Will Ferrell, Awkwafina, and Kenan Thompson. Yeah, there was one commercial with Tracy Morgan. Oh, it's time to go. Almost time to go, guys. There was one commercial with Tracy Morgan, and there was an actor in it who I see at every one of my auditions. He's this brown guy. He's an actor. A lot of times people think I'm him. I don't know why. I don't think we look similar. I think it's hard for people to put two brown people in their head at once. So they go, brown guy, see, you're the same. A lot of times. I feel that sometimes. It happens toward me. Some people are like, I can't tell the difference. This is brown skin, and you're a guy. It's the same. So that's what happens. And I saw this actor, and I was like, oh, I see this guy all around town, all of the time. I run into him at all of my auditions, and he gets all the work. He gets all the work. He gets the job, and somehow I don't get the job. And I don't like him very much. I'm just telling you guys, just between me and you, I don't like him very much. He gives me the heebie-jeebies, and he's kind of like, but here's why I think he gets the work. Because he plays the game. He sits there and he goes, he's fake. He's phony, you know? He's like a phony guy, and he goes in there and he's like, oh, I'm really this guy. And you're like, are you really that guy, though? I could kind of tell. And he plays the game, and I see him in a commercial every 6 months, and I'm like, this dude is raking in the Bitcoin. And I'm like sitting here going, well, you know, I might as well start my own show. I think sometimes I'm just too big. This guy's about this tall. He's like, I would say, he's this tall. He's about this tall. And I'm 10 feet tall. So when people see me, they're like, I don't know. Also, I probably could benefit from more practice. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future. Maybe I will be the guy. Maybe I will surpass him. He's my arch nemesis. You know how Green Lantern has Sinestro? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I agree. Will Ferrell is your dream man? Well, also then Chad Smith is your dream man. Don't be sorry, Jed. I'm not going to play the victim about this. I'm going to try harder next time and see what happens. But I run into this guy, and I'm just like, ugh. And I see him outside of the context of, oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I see him outside of the context of auditions as well. Like because we run in similar circles. We're of a similar demographic. So you will run into people in your sphere. And every time we see each other, we're like, I think I give him a dirty look every time, unintentionally. So I think he senses that I don't like him. But he always gets to work. He always takes my job. I auditioned for that Klarna commercial. That was I auditioned for one role in the commercial, but then when I had the callback, I had the other role in the commercial where the cowboy's sitting in the boat and he's like, Clarna! But that one. But I told you guys on the air that I was like, so I auditioned for a bank called Klarna, right? Because I was in the audition process, I did not want to mention the name of the bank that I was auditioning for. So I said, it's a bank, and I have to say the name of the bank, but I will not tell you the name of the bank. So let's just say it's called Citibank. And so I demonstrated for you how I auditioned. I didn't tell you the name of the bank because I didn't want to like divulge, because they have like all these NDA things surrounding these. They don't want you. Here's the thing about auditions, guys, and then we're gonna work our way out the door. Things about auditions is, for some reason, you go there and they're like, you got to sign an NDA. Do not tell anybody what this audition is for. And I'm like, this is for Nintendo. Why can't I just tell somebody it's for Nintendo or whatever, like a Super Mario game, or like, why can't I, like is this? Are you holding like national secrets about this McDonald's commercial? Is this something that like is protected information that can't get out because the Russians will destroy America if they find out that I'm auditioning for a McDonald's commercial? Is it, where do I sign to like, I can't, do not tell anybody about this product. Like sometimes literally, particularly Apple computer, Apple will, they don't even let anybody know they're filming the commercial while they're filming it. You have to like not tell anybody you filmed an Apple commercial. You can't do anything. It's ridiculous. I don't get it. It's like, this is going to just be one commercial and a lot of commercials. So on account of Apple computer or whoever making you sign an NDA so you don't tell anybody what you're auditioning for. That's why I didn't tell you the name of the bank, Klarna, but I messed up anyway, and I said Klarna Yes, Foo Pammy, that is a good point. I'm going to try to let go. That's what we learned today. Don't hold on to the negativity. Let it go. Let the negativity go. Don't look at someone else and be like, you're the reason I'm not getting the commercial. Be like, how do I get better? What is it that I can do to improve? What are the things that I can contribute? How can I take out your knees? No, don't do that. Don't take out your opponent's knees. Just get stronger knees yourself. If that makes any sense. It doesn't. But I think you know what I mean. That was one thing I learned. A lot of people like to try to push other people down so that they feel like they're elevated. But that doesn't help anything. You're just hurting yourself. What you got to do is elevate yourself and get better at what you do and make it so that you become undeniable. So that's my hope for this show. I hope that this show becomes a big enough community that it's just undeniable. People are like, oh yeah, well obviously we gotta go hang out and play games and talk about silly movies and with Aristotle Full Throttle in the game. So you gotta get so good that they can no longer ignore you. Because it's easy sometimes for the people who are picking and choosing the folks out there to just be like, oh, I remember Kevin, let's just call Kevin. That's fine. So, I'm gonna try to be Kevin. Try to be Kevin. Don't beat Kevin. Be Kevin. I always say if you can't join him, beat him. Jen knows that. If you can't join him, beat him. That's what we learned today. Which is it's just another way of saying improve, focus on yourself, improve yourself, be the best you can be. Join the army. Be all that you can be. Yes, if it becomes this huge platform, the Discord private just for the OGs. Exactly, Wesley. In order to join the Discord, guys, remember, Just subscribe on Twitch for $3 a month or pledge at least $1 a month on Patreon. That's how you get into the Discord where it's just the OGs. And also you get a chance to win a PS5. Let me do this outro one more time. If you get you can qualify to win a PS5 if you subscribe. You qualify to win a PS5 if you subscribe and you comment and you like and you share and you do the things. That'll get you in the running. If this is on Facebook, you see there's an ACLU fundraiser, so please donate to the ACLU, donate to St. Jude's, you do those things. I've got t-shirts on Teespring. Please consider getting a t-shirt. Please consider supporting me on Patreon and on Twitch. I would appreciate it 1,000,000%, 100% of the time. I will appreciate it. I'm Aristotle Full Throttle. Thank you guys. Y'all the OGs. You're beautiful. I'll see you tomorrow. It's the best part of my day. I look forward to it. I'm a goober. I like goobers too.